everyone from Annalise Creates, Annalise Creations. I'm here to do day 15. Welcome back. I hope you all had a wonderful Valentine's Day with your loved ones. And I'm on to my next thing, and I'm going to experiment. I'm not really a watercolor person, but I've got these twinkling H2Os that I bought quite a while ago and have never used them. And so I figured why, while I'm experimenting with faces, why not use these H2Os? So I'm going to be using, I think I'm just going to use two colors. I'm going to use the Royal Satin and the Iris Petal, right? And I'm going to start with putting a little bit of water on this paper. This is really not watercolor paper per se, but I'm going to go with it, okay? So I've got this little dropper thingy, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know the name of it. I call them droppers, but because they drop water, right? Dropper thingies. If you know the name, please post the link. Please post the name at the bottom so I can use the correct word for these, but I call them droppers because they drop water, right? So I'm going to drop some water in different areas of my paper. Okay. See the water going in there? Yeah, you kind of see it there. Okay, and then I'm going to take, and I'm going to wet my brush pretty good because my brush needs a little wetting as well. And I'm going to take my H2O on here, and hopefully the water, it's wet enough that it'll spread. This paper's almost like water resistant. It's sort of, the water's just sort of staying. I should have just probably sprayed the water on. Let's see. Okay, that works a little better. So if I had put more water on here, there we go. Now it's moving better. It's moving the way I want it to move. And I'm just putting, watercolor any little place. I'm not really concerned where it's going because you'll see what I'm going to do next. So just letting that move around, and it's going to have to dry. So, of course, the magic of the camera, right? The next scene will be, really. So I'm coming in with some of the blue, but it's really not going on there. So I'm going to have to spray more water in certain areas and see if it works this time. And it's not working. Come on. It doesn't want to go. There we go. It's a little better. I probably should have wet my brush even more. There we go. So I'm just going in and just adding some little areas with the purple, with the, not the purple, with the blue, the emerald blue, and then this purpley color. They gave them their fancy colors, fancy schmancy colors, but I'm just coming in with different ones here. And then I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to come back in with a different color. And hopefully I won't create mud, because you know how that goes. So I'm just coming in and I'm adding a little more color, getting it nice and wet, and just letting that color go anywhere it wants to go. I'm not too concerned where it's going exactly. I'm just going in there and gonna let it have its way, okay? And then I'm gonna come back in a little bit with the miracle of the camera once it's dry and continue filming. All right, so I'll be back in a little bit. Well, you know how when you turn off the camera and then you decide you changed your mind and letting it completely dry? So what I'm doing is I'm taking a piece of paper towel and I'm going to blot up the excess of water to speed up the drying. This time I'm going to get my brush really, really wet and come in and see what I can do with this. Let's see, there was a color I wanted. Okay. And this time I'm just going to dab my colors on, and just any old place. I'm not really concerned what I'm doing with this, because you'll see what I'm going to do, because you're like, well, wait a minute, Anne, isn't this supposed to be the day 29 faces challenge, day 15? Yeah, it is. But I'm just going in because I'm going to be doing something kind of different. And I'm not really worried about where I'm putting the colors. I'm just having fun. It's called experimenting, and I like these H2Os. They're really shimmery watercolors. I really like these a lot. And they weren't that expensive. They're a lot, yeah, they're really not expensive at all. I can't even remember how much I paid for the set of 6 colors. I think I paid like less than $10 for these on Amazon. So yeah. Okay, so I've added that, and then I'm going to dry that off camera, and I'll be back in a minute. How pretty that looks. They're very shimmery, kind of. Yeah, I really like how they dry. Very, very cool. Okay, so next, I'm just doing a quick sketch today. So I've got my chalk pastel, okay, and it is kind of a slate gray. So I'm just going to get started, and I'm sketching. I'm not going to worry about, too much about how it looks. I'm just sketching. So there you have it. That was fun. I like playing like that. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and come back and visit me for tomorrow. Day 16 already. Time is flying. Have a great day. Bye. Toodles.